somewhat important, but ATP is the energy currency that allows those neurons to signal between neurons. So ATP is required, the energy is required for neurotransmitters in the neurons in the brain to be released from a neuron. What do neurotransmitters do is they propagate an electrical signal from one neuron to the other. That's one thing they do. Or they either inhibit neuron propagation from continuing, or they allow that electrical signal to kind of continue on down that neural network. So energy is important, energy production is important, but one of the byproducts of that are these unstable atoms. So how does our body combat that? Is we have an antioxidant system. So many of you have heard of like high antioxidant foods. Antioxidants neutralize those free radicals. Ideally, you have a robust antioxidant system that is neutralizing these free radicals. When you don't have that balance and you have more free radicals and a not so robust antioxidant system, you have what we call oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is not good and creates damage to many systems in the body. It also makes the mitochondria less efficient, drains those mitochondria, and simplified, makes them have to work a little bit harder. And then when they're working harder, they're just kind of draining down. And it's kind of like having a bunch of like really old cars on the road that are just spitting out all of this exhaust. That's kind of like what happens when you have this oxidative stress in the brain. You got mitochondria that like are a bunch of just old cars up there creating more problems. Not only that, they're producing less energy, or they're not producing energy as efficiently. Okay, so we've got chronic inflammation, important to understand. Oxidative stress, important to understand. We understand that a stroke is lack of oxygen in the brain, which creates a cascade of events to kind of restore homeostasis. One of that is the neurons in the brain that are not getting oxygen release these damps. These damps kind of signal the immune system